Shut up and sit down.
Hi guys, it's Dodge from Bigmeks Workshop Paint Studio. Today we're going to be painting toxic goo bases. I'm going to start this base with a simple layer of black primer from Vallejo. Nice and easy, simple coat. I love that primer, it's my go-to black for anything. It covers really well, does the job. And then we're going to go straight into using light rust from Panzer erasers. We're just going to dot this around. Just dot it around on the stones, let it break up that colour. So we're going to put a second colour on it so it blends together on the model rather than separately painting it on from a palette or something. Then once we've done with that, we're going to switch to a cold grey. We're going to do the same technique, but then we're going to leave the light rust showing through in patches. Gives it a much more natural look, because when we do get around to dry brushing it, the dry brush is going to blend those two colours together, but you're still going to be able to see that they're defined differently, different colour contrasts. It's going to add something more to the stones.
Shut up and sit down.
And the colour we're going to start doing dry brushing with is Pale Grey Blue by Model Colour. Just using a GW like large brush to dry brush these. You should know how to dry brush by now. It's probably the easiest technique to learn. This is the second video we've made when it comes to doing bases. We intend to bring out another one next week, and we're probably going to be releasing a lot of Nurgle stuff, seeing as this is the first Nurgle thing we've done. It was what it was for. We'll probably stick some miniatures to these as well and upload some photos on our Facebook page. Now we're going to go and use a black green by Panzer. Nice dark green. Should cover the black pretty well, but if it doesn't, don't worry too much, because there's still like another 4 layers to go over there. And if you're still not happy with the green and there's too much black showing through, just do a couple more layers. It's airbrush paint, it goes on nice and thin. Don't worry about covering the rocks up a bit, it'll just add to some OSL sort of on the spot lighting. And if you wanted to do these as lava, you could easily replace this with a Gore Red or one of the GW red colours. As we talk about Games Workshop colours, we're now going to go to Warpstone Glow by Games Workshop. Goes on nice and vibrant, really picks up the dark green, and this time we're just going to spray it in the centre of those green areas, leaving the dark green showing through. And of course be sure to get all the bubbles, because they're one of the focal points of these types of bases.
Shut up and sit down.
After this, I think we'll be using Escorpi Green. I think that's how it's pronounced by Game Colour. It looks like a very vibrant colour when it's in the pot, but on top of these darker greens, it's not too vibrant and too yellow. But now we're just using that type of colour to just turn the bubbles into hot spots. That's where all the main glow is going to be coming from. So you want to hit those and hit the area around them. As you can see, they're starting to transition now from being a dark green to a greenish yellow. Now we've done that and they're starting to glow a bit more yellow. We're going to bring them up to another yellow by adding a dead white Game Colour as a filter. Don't think, oh no, it's too white, too vibrant, because we're going to put a darker colour on top of that, so the white's got a filter of yellow on it. You just want to do the hot spots at the top with this, and then the rest of the airbrush will do the work and catch the area around it, bringing those light spots together. And this technique's pretty simple. You can do a few of these in a day. I did about 35 in a day. Then we're going to use GW's Lamenter's Yellow Wash, thinned down with a bit of flow aid, and just lightly spray the tops. You just want to cover the white with a thin filter. That'll give the effect that it glows a lot more. And by this point you should be able to see it's starting to look pretty toxic. Like I said, I did 35 of these in a day. I'll post a link letting you know where you can get them from. We have 25 mils, 32 mils and 40 mils. I think the 60 mils will be on the way at some point. Once all these colours are done, we're just going to hit this with a gloss varnish to give it a bit of shine so it doesn't look so flat. Bring the whole thing to life. And that's that. If you like this video, give us a like, leave a comment. We like to respond to our viewers, and subscribe. More videos coming out next week, and I'll leave some links for these and the Facebook channel on our description.
Shut up and sit down.